don't really know.
There. No.
I got it.
Is that it?
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Let's see. We'll see.
We're
We can see
requesting you, Miss Patty.
her beautiful face.
I need some on my back.
Hello.
Okay, sit up.
Hello.
Hey!
Hello. I didn't know.
Do I say hi now?
I didn't know they called you the diva.
Wait. Oh, God.
I didn't know that. Then my daughter just told me.
I can't hear you, Eddie.
Hello.
I can't hear what you said. I can hear you. Hey, honey.
Turn your mic on.
Hi, little girl.
Hi,
How are you, sweetie?
I'm good.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now. Yes. How are you?
Okay. I didn't know they called you the diva.
What? You didn't know what? You didn't know what, Eddie?
I didn't know that you call yourself a diva.
Who calls herself a diva? Me?
Yeah.
No way. I call myself Patty Patty.
Yeah, that's what I know. I'm talking about.
All
I
right.
never said that about herself. You know what? You're the only person I know. Now you're from Eastwick, Philadelphia, right?
You know what, Eddie? It's hard for me to really hear. Are we on
You're-
live yet?
Are you?
We're
Are
on?
you? You're from.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
Oh
from
my gosh,
Eastwick.
we're on.
Yeah.
I can't hear
You're
you,
from
honey.
East. Can you hear me now?
Turn your volume up.
Can
My
you hear me
volume is all the
now?
way up. I hear you, but I'm missing some of the wording.
I think it's the internet.
Hello?
Okay, so maybe you want to go out and come back? Or?
Move
Yes,
it
I
close.
can hear.
How can you hear now, babe?
I can hear you, but not the way I would like to. But I can
Oh,
get by.
well, maybe.
First of all, hi, Eddie. How are
Hello,
you?
Miss Patty. How are you, darling?
I'm fine. And what's your name, sweetie?
You're looking.
Ryan? Hi,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Hi.
You're looking wonderful, darling. You're looking great.
Thank you.
Now,
You're looking
now,
great.
You're the one person, like you were born in like the Eastwick section of Philadelphia.
Eastwick. Yes.
Yeah.
Eastwick
Now,
and Philadelphia.
where's
I
that
can't
at?
hear you.
As much as
That's
I've been in
Southwest Philadelphia. It's Southwest Philadelphia.
Southwest, when you okay, so that's where you were born.
I was born.
Oh,
That's where I was born. I was born by that river. Uh-huh.
Now you were one of 5 children. 5,
One
right?
of 5.
I knew Jackie.
You knew Jackie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Uh,
Jackie's daughter is here with me now.
oh, you tell her I said hello, sweetheart.
I'll tell her. Her name is Stacy. I'll tell her.
Oh, darling, how are you? Now, Patty, you're the person that have had like 3 different titles in your career. First, it was Patti LaBelle and the Bluebelles, right?
Yes.
Then it LaBelle, and now it's just
LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle, right?
And now it's Patti LaBelle. Yes.
Wow. Now
the Bluebelles. Oh no, the Bluebelles were first.
Okay, right.
The Bluebelles.
What you?
Yes.
I sold to the junk man, right?
Yes, Eddie, you're going in and out. I'm hearing part of what you're saying, honey.
You were. I don't know what's happening here. You know, they've been working on our here at the house.
Okay.
Now
we'll make it through. We got it. Yeah.
Right.
No matter what.
Okay. Now see. Now see. Let me slow down what I'm saying. Okay. Now, being with the Bluebelles, I sold my heart to the junk man. That's when I first became a great big fan of you and you guys, and like you were like being in that group. How many people were in that group?
4 ladies. It was 4. It
Oh,
was Sarah Dash, Nona Hendricks, Cindy Birdsong, and Patti LaBelle.
okay. Now, after now, for you guys to be, how long were you together?
I can't even tell you. I'm not good with years. Gosh, I don't know, maybe 20 years, maybe.
Really,
I'm not
that
sure.
long?
It was a long time.
Oh, that
What
was
did you say, Eddie?
really. So were you, was that the group when you did Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Yes. We did an early version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and then I did it again as a solo performer. But actually, no, Sarah Dash, Nona Hendricks, and we've been together for about 40-something years, but the Bluebelles, we were together with Cindy Birdsong. Gosh, I'm confused that it was years and years and years, and we're still together. Sarah and Nona and myself, we're still together, so shut up. Gosh, I'm confused about my life.
So okay, now let me just switch lanes a little bit. So when you
Go ahead.
became LaBelle and you all started wearing the space uniforms and all of that stuff, was that an
Yes.
idea? Was that what the group wanted to do? You became a rocker, and I think
Yes.
you opened up for what rock group was it? The Who?
For the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones, and we did the Who. And we became LaBelle to become more famous, dressing crazy. So people would look at us and see us and say, who are those crazy 3 black ladies? And once they looked, they had to listen because we made sure you watched us. So that's how that all started, all the crazy outfits.
Okay, but then there was one of your managers that said that you were too dark and too plain, that you needed to.
I was just too ugly. I was just too ugly. That was what's his name, Mar Robinson, in Philadelphia. I had a car dealership. His name was Bernard. What was his name? I don't even want to remember. Anyway, he said I was too ugly and too black and too this and too that, until I opened my mouth and he heard this voice, and then all of a sudden I was pretty Patti LaBelle. That's where LaBelle came from, the beautiful. Yes. So he gave me some feedback.
Now, when he said that to you, Pat, now did that motivate you to be the person that you are? Was that part of your motivation to be the person?
No, it was never part of my motivation when someone said that I was too black or too ugly or my nose was too big or anything. I always knew in my heart that I was special, and no one opinion from some white man going to tell me that I'm not good enough. So that didn't motivate me. It didn't motivate me at all, Eddie. I was already motivated to do whatever I could do.
Was he a white man?
Oh, yes. Some Jewish fellow, yes.
And he had the nerve to say that to you?
Well, he said what he wanted to say, and I had to just say, okay, it's fine by me because I know who I am. See, I knew who I was before I met him.
I mean, in other words, that was when that was not the reactionary Patti. That other Gemini.
Well, no, that other Gemini, she wasn't out then. No, she wasn't there then. I was just an innocent little girl, just singing my heart out. That's all.
Okay, tell me this. Okay, now, Patti. Now, you've won all kind of awards, and you've been inducted into so many different things: Grammys, the whatever, Image Award, all of that stuff. Now, which one of the awards would you say meant the most to you, or mean the most? I know they all mean something, but
they all mean something.
Yes,
Wow.
but which one was to you?
I don't know. You know what? Whenever I received awards, I just took them as another blessing, and none was better than any other. I have 8 NAACP awards, and that's very special to me.
Yeah.
And I have 1 Grammy, and
I thought you had.
I
I
have
thought you
me.
had.
I have my I you know, Eddie, I don't have many awards. I don't.
I thought you had 2
And I never
Grammy.
cared if I did. I have
I
one.
thought you
I think I have 2 Grammys. I have 2 Grammys.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much.
Do you see how much I care, right? I do care, but I don't care. 2. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, you have 2. You do have 2 Grammy awards. Well, unless I need to be correct,
2.
whatever. But there's no one special. Have you been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I've never been inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not yet.
I mean, what? I mean, they have put people who haven't done half as much as you've done, and they put them in. What do you think? What do you think that's about?
I really don't know what it's about. It's just that it hasn't happened yet. I do believe it will.
On it. I know you're going to
No,
I don't know why it hasn't happened already.
it's just not my time yet, Eddie. It's just not my time. I know I'll get one. I'll be inducted. I mean, I do know that, but not yet.
I mean, Gladys Knight is in there. They've got
Yeah, and rightfully so.
They've got
Huh?
Tina Turner, and
Yes.
you've done as much or more than some of them.
No, you know what, Eddie? You know what it is? It's when people see a person like Patti LaBelle and they'll say what she hasn't received. I always say yet. I haven't received the accolades yet, but I will. I will. And I'm so happy for those who has them now, but I know my turn is coming.
Yeah, well, I think they're sleeping on it. I think they don't know.
No.
I think it's become more like a popularity contest, more so than.
And you know what I think? You know what I think, Eddie? I think you're prejudiced. I think you want Patti to have it. Patti don't have it yet.
As much as it's like whenever we worked with you, it was like
Yes.
we would be in the dressing room and we knew you were on the show, or before we got to the gig, and we knew that Patty's on the show, so that means that you got your A game, or else she's gonna be the one.
Oh gosh. It was the same when I was on with you guys. I was afraid to follow you. I always wanted to open the show. I always wanted to go on first, no matter what we did when we did the shows with Frankie Beverly and Mays. And I had to go like in the middle. I said, why can't I open this sucker? They said, you can't open the show, Miss LaBelle. You got to wait your turn. So I always wanted to go first, so I didn't have to follow you. But I had to follow you sometimes.
It was always, we always wanted to say, well, let us go on first. Don't let her.
I know you did that. We both did that all the time because we respect each other so much, and that's the love that we have when we tour. Nothing but love for each other. No fighting.
That was respect that we had for each other's craft, because we knew that
Respect.
if you're going to play with Patti LaBelle, if you're going to play with Frankie Beverly and Mays, if you're going to play with the Temptations, you got to have your one game, or else you're just going to be part of the show. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
Well, see, most people don't think that our business is that competitive, Patti. They don't think that it's competitive like that. It's because we don't talk a lot of junk. We just do what we got to do.
We do what we do. And competition is healthy. I mean, but I've never competed. I just went on stage and sang, give me that mic and I'm going to sing. I don't care who it's behind or in front of. I'm going to do my job. And that's singing, honey. I'm just singing.
But my son Gerald took some of your hands.
Oh, yes. That's my baby.
Yeah, he took a lot of your handy, rolling on the floor.
When he rolled on the floor and kicked the shoes, I said, okay, Gerald, you better stop it. But he did it better than I did. I said, my. I love him so much.
He paid for it, Patti. His knees were in bad shape from falling on the floor.
From bouncing on that stage like a young man. I know.
That's right. That's
I
right.
know. I miss him so much. And your other son. I miss them both.
Yeah. Now, Patty,
Yes.
change
Mm-hmm.
lanes again. Working with Dion and Gladys. How was that?
Oh,
Was
yeah.
that?
That was wonderful. We did Sisters in the Name of Love, the HBO special
Yeah.
back in the day. I mean, working with those two ladies, they're both my good friends. And Gladys is another Gemini, real special. I
Yeah.
just love them so much, you know. And we respect each other. Like, and when Gladys and I did Versus, people said it's going to be a battle. We don't battle. We just go out there and sing. Never a
That,
battle.
that's what they keep asking me to that we need to do a versus with the Whispers.
Yes, you
And I'm
do.
talking about, what is that? What, unless we just want to go out there and sing the songs that they've been hearing all the years, you know.
But
And
that's
that's
what they
all.
want to hear, Eddie. They want to hear you guys do it again. Okay? It's not over. You have to do it again. You have to do Versus next week. Okay?
That's what I.
Tell him, sweetie. Yes, he has to do Versus. Why are you hesitant? Well, baby, what did you say?
He thinks
Because
he thinks it's a competition, and so he's
It's
like,
not.
"Why would I want to compete?" But I told him it's not. It's just appreciating each other's music.
That's what they're doing,
well,
appreciating us. Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie, Eddie,
yes,
listen to
yes,
me.
Dave.
One Gemini to another. If I did it, if Gladys did it, you can do it. You should
Oh,
do it because it'll release you. It'll make you feel as though you're on tour again. Just
now
do
see,
it. You
people
have
be
to.
okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
People are
do it.
asking for the OJs, for Versus with the OJs. People are looking for it. So you have to grant their wishes. Stop being an old fuddy. Okay?
Thank you.
It's just what you are, just old, stuck in the old days. Just get up. I'm serious. You're just a bad boy. Why not?
And
So
may
you
I
can get
just
up there and do your steps and everything and get down and with an OJ shuffle. You need to get out there, babe. You need to.
And may I just say, Miss Patty, you look great. From the time that I was a little girl,
Thank
and
you.
at first I was like, "Mom, who's that lady? She just hugged me." And then my mom was like, "That's Patti LaBelle," and I was like, "It was? I didn't know."
Oh,
And
yes.
you still look exactly the same.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Keep on
Not
talking to
exactly.
your papa, okay? Tell him he has to do what I did. Tell him.
No, just leave that back.
Oh,
Not
please,
exactly.
Eddie.
Oh,
What? What did you say?
I told him to hush.
Well, I was
Please,
saying,
just make him do it. Stay
I was
on him.
just saying, you don't look exactly the same. I don't, don't
What did you
believe
say?
it. I said you don't look exactly the same. Don't
Well,
believe
listen
it.
to the young girl. She said what she said. You forget about you. Your thoughts don't even matter. Okay? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
That's why I call him a biscuit head, because sometimes.
That's it. Right. We're going to talk him into it. You have to do it, Eddie. You have to.
Okay. Now I'm going to change lanes again, Patty.
Change
Now
lane.
you
Go
did
ahead.
On My Own, which I thought was a great song, and you did that with Michael McDonald. And I think,
Yeah.
what was the process that was going through when you did that? Did y'all do that together in the studio
No,
together,
actually,
or
it was a
was that?
song that was from, no, the song, I had a producer in Los Angeles who we didn't get along very well together. And so when I was doing my part on my own, he said, you have to say, on my own, or something proper. I said, I don't sound like that. So we had a big fight. So I said, forget it. Let's throw the song away. We threw the song away. Honest to goodness. So Burt Bacharach and Carol Baracera wrote On My Own. So Burt Bacharach came to the studio one day when I was about to leave for good because I was finished with the producer. So Burt said, Patty, would you do the song with anybody? Could you do it as a duet? I said, sure. I said, but I can't do it with him, with the producer. And so he said, who would you like to sing with? So I said, Michael McDonald. And so he called Michael, and I ended up doing my part. And then Michael did his part. And the first time we met was on the, what's his name? The show, Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. That was the
Johnny
first time
Carson.
we met. He did video in Malibu and I did mine in Brooklyn. And we met for the first time at the Johnny Carson show. And singing with him was amazing because he has one of those voices that people say, what did he just say? It didn't matter. His tone is so great, you know. So I did that with him, but that song was going to be thrown. It was going to be trashed. Thank God I wanted to do it as a duet. Yeah,
Now,
that was the story of that song.
did you all ever tour together and do that?
No, we never did
Why not?
because it wasn't in the works. It wasn't supposed to happen as a touring him and I with that one song. No, I never thought of touring with Michael. If we'd be in the same city, he'd do a drive-by or something, but no, we never planned on singing together.
No joke.
Never.
And
It would have been
nobody ever
nice.
nobody ever came
Nobody
up with
what?
an idea. Nobody ever came up with the idea that you all should tour together.
Never. I wouldn't have thought it was a great
Never.
idea. It was my choice. I would never have thought of us touring together. No way. They could come up with the idea, but I ain't banging with it. You know, I love Michael, but I can't see us touring together. No, that's my man, but I can't see us like touring together. That's not rude, is it? I love him. And I know he
But
didn't spend thinking about touring with Patti.
Boys. But
Huh?
you don't think it would have been a great match?
It was a great match on record, but I can't see us like touring together with just that one song. I mean, it would have to make sense for me to tour with him from on my own.
Not banging with
Huh?
you.
What'd you say, sweetie?
Oh, I was saying,
What?
repeating what you said. I was repeating what you said when you was like, I wasn't banging with that.
What,
I know. If I
okay,
see-
now. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Eddie.
I was saying, now you've done other duets with other male singers, right?
Yes,
Okay,
I
now
have.
who do you think that you were the best with?
Oh,
Because
I
that
was great with Bobby.
Oh.
Bobby Womack was a great one. Michael, what's his name? Michael Bolton. We did
Yeah.
a great duet together. Grover Washington Jr., we did a great duet together, you know, and there was some countrymen that I did with Travis Tritt and some other country musicians that I've done duets with. I've done a lot of duets. I've done a duet with Gladys Knight.
Didn't you do one with Luther?
Well, we didn't really duet together. We did some things together, but we didn't duet together. No, we didn't do it. We didn't record a duet together. No, we've done a lot of things together, but never that.
Wow.
It seems like we had, right? But no, we didn't.
Yeah, I thought
I
that
wish
you
we
had.
had.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna change lanes again.
Go
Now,
ahead.
you're an actress, singer, songwriter, businesswoman. Okay, now I'm gonna go to that businesswoman part. You know, how did you get into the cooking and the cookbook, food and
Yeah.
various. How did you get into that? Was it something?
I got into that the way I've gotten into singing. I was cooking all my life, singing all my life. I would watch my mother and father in the kitchen and get their recipes, and then I would go to the garage and pretend I would make my own recipe, and I would nail it. And I just started making my own hot sauces back in the day, and just cooking. I mean, because my family cooked all the time, so I had to learn. And it's a natural thing. When I sing it from my heart. When I cook, it's from my heart. So I've been blessed with that cooking bug.
Yeah, well, I've tried your Benzino fish. That
Oh.
the way you. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I
So
love it.
good.
That's the only way I'll eat it now. That's the only way I eat it now.
Oh, thank you. And it takes 5 minutes, right? Right to make, Eddie,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's quick.
Absolutely.
Good.
And it's really great. Very tasty. Now,
Thank you.
you went and did is sweet potato pies, and they said that
Mm-hmm.
in 72 hours you sold so many pies a second for Walmart, right?
Yeah, they were
That
selling. Yeah, thank
tell me
God.
that make you rich?
Stop it. I'm poor. Stop it, Eddie. No, it makes me happy to know that people like my pie enough to buy one or two. You know,
Yeah,
so
but wait,
I'm so blessed. I'm blessed.
but Patty, I do sweet potato pies too now.
Go
What
to
about my?
Walmart, put them on shelves. Go
I
take your
mean, I
chances.
mean, do I come to you to get mine in Walmart?
I will send you personal pies, okay? You don't have to go to Walmart. I got you. And I'll send you my macaroni and everything.
I said I cook sweet potato pie. My pie. I'm not talking about your pie.
I know your pies are good.
I'm talking about how do I get my pies in there.
Well, you just have to go to Walmart and tell them that you're Eddie Levert and that you bake better pies than Patty, and they'll put you in the stove. And you probably do make them better than mine. You know, it's so many
No,
people who do.
I didn't say
I'm just
that.
blessed with
I
that
didn't
one.
say that. I'm just saying that I do cook sweet potato pies, and I don't know why
Right?
mine aren't Walmart.
You ain't never said.
You haven't tried. That's why. You have not tried, Eddie.
I
That's
just make.
on you.
I just, and plus I put my hand on them. You know what I'm
You
saying? I
have
do.
to.
Oh, you put your hand on them?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Every
that's
chance I
not.
get.
You
These two
put your.
hands, they go on those pies.
that's, that's
Every
so
pie.
really, really well. I think that's wonderful. Now, businesswoman, come on now. You can tell me. Did that make you rich?
What's that? No,
Selling them
I
pies.
tell you, I'm blessed. Eddie, what are you trying to say, auntie? I said that I can buy me a pair of shoes. Okay, what about that? I can buy a pair of pumps. Thank you, Jesus.
Red
Okay?
bottoms with the red bottoms
Red
on.
bottoms, blue bottoms, whatever I like. Yes, I can buy that. Yeah.
Now, okay, Patty, being in the business as long as you have, and
Mm-hmm.
and achieved all the things that you have achieved, um, do you see any of the new young ladies in the horizon that will achieve the kind of longevity and the kind of career that you've had? Is there anybody on the horizon that maybe can be another Patti LaBelle or another Gladys Knight or another
Oh my
Rita
goodness.
Franklin?
There are so many, Eddie, that could be these ladies that you just mentioned. There's so much talent the young girls have. And they're doing it and doing it well. You know, and I'm praying for them because they can do it. They can do it.
Do you have anyone that you really see in that light? Can you give me a name?
Sure. I can give you a few. I can give you oh gosh, I can give you Brandy. I
Yes,
can
I'm
give you I can
totally
definitely
with
give you Beyonce. It's already there. I can
you. I'm
give you
with you.
Monica. These are the ones I see. Fantasia, Lettucey. I see these young,
Yes,
of course, Jennifer Hudson. I mean, these girls are on.
I don't know what's happening. She's
Dad.
frozen.
Dad. Don't get to freaking out.
She's frozen. It's
Dad.
frozen.
Okay, what do you want me to do? It's
Well,
probably on
I
her
think it's on
side.
her side,
It's
'cause
on
you
her
guys are still
side.
moving.
Because
Yeah.
we're still moving. It would say
Patty,
that.
Patty, I don't know what happened. You're frozen.
Oh.
Oh, you're back? You're back?
Yes, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, we're back.
Okay. Now, you were telling me about Brandy, Fantasia, Lettucey, and you were talking about Jennifer Hudson. All of these people are really the people I see in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That I see Beyonce, and all of them. These are really, 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 really great artists. And that girl Lettucey, I
Yes,
don't
they
think
are.
I don't think she really gets the propers that she really deserves. You know what I'm saying? I
I
think
don't think so, but she will get. Yes,
She's getting,
you're right.
she's getting there. I
But
think
she's gonna. Oh yes,
okay.
because she's phenomenal.
That really, 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 really. And so is Jennifer Hudson. You know, I can't
Oh
take that.
yes, they're all
And
great ladies. They all sing so well,
but
and they're doing everything right.
okay, tell me this: who has that across the board appeal? I mean, we know
Well,
Beyonce does. We know
yeah,
already proven that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as and Jennifer Hudson, you know, I think she's maybe made it that other level, that other side. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
How long does it take for you for them to recognize you on the other side?
I didn't understand it. What was the question,
What
Eddie?
as far as you know, you being, we know that R&B is your stable, is where you thrive most. But on that pop side,
Hold on.
that
Be
takes.
quiet on the set. They talking about that. God darn it! Now what you say? Y'all need to be quiet and respect me. Come on. What did you say, Eddie? I hear everything. The
I
right
was
thing.
saying I know Beyonce has been able to cross over to that pop side. You've done the same, but it took you a little while to get there. Who do you
Yeah.
think that and that group of ladies that you were talking about has the most
Yes.
to go all the way across the board?
Oh gosh, there and you know the little girl, her. She's not a little
Yeah,
girl, but her, the girl, her.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's one of those girls who's gonna cross it.
Yeah.
I mean, she has an Oscar. I mean, she's just doing it, and
Okay.
it's not because people want to give her something. She deserves it. She's a young goody. You know,
She's
she knows all the moves to make, and she's making them. Yeah,
and she's earned that, right? That's what,
yeah, she has.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you, um, now, Patty, now, how long you're still embracing your R&B? You're still
Yeah.
that's your grassroots. Do you get as many white folks as you do black folks now? We lost her again. There, stop it.
Coming across.
No, it's a funny thing.
Okay, are you there? Okay, you're back. Okay,
Yes, but I
so
didn't hear you.
I'm saying
Uh-huh.
I said that your grassroots are R&B, and it took you
Yes.
to get as many white people as you do black people now when you perform.
Oh, how many do I see?
Yeah.
A half the place is sometimes 80% white,
Okay.
20% us. You know, so it's like it's really beautiful. It's like a sea of people when I go on stage. It's loads of different folks in my color in the audience.
What I
And I just said too, there's another blessing. You know, it's like they know about me, so they're going to know a lot more about me when this pandemic is over because I'm coming back. And coming back, you know, strong with the following that we were blessed to have before all of this happened. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a nice audience, Eddie. Very nice, diverse.
well, you know what sometimes like you just said, what I found with the OJs, sometimes there's more white people than there are black people in your audience. And
Yes.
you look and you say, well, where are my people at? Because I think they, right, you know, because
No, but
we
they're
just,
there.
yeah,
No, our people are always there. They're always there. I mean, sometimes the white folks get the tickets before we do, but they're always there. Our Black following is always going to be there. I mean, and that's what I think sometimes, because Black folks are truly waiting for our shows, you know. So they're there.
Absolutely.
And I think, like I said, maybe the tickets come quicker to some other folks. I don't know. But I know we still got that Black audience. We still do.
Yeah, well, they belong to people who are selling the tickets, and they're able to buy first, right? Is that what you're
I have a
saying?
feeling. I would say so. Yes.
Different little programs and
Yeah.
incentive programs, and then they get the word first, so they first choice.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a voice that
It's
don't come on.
Hi, Patty.
Yeah,
Miss
it's hard for me to
Patty.
hear her voice. Hi, honey, whoever you are.
That's,
Hi.
That's my mother.
that's my
Who is
wife,
it?
Raquel. You met her.
That's your wife?
My
Hi,
wife,
wife.
Raquel.
Hi, how are you?
She won't
Good.
come
I
on
can hardly
camera.
hear you, though.
Okay. Well, she's getting closer now. Listen, now.
Okay, let me see.
Now, do you really enjoy acting as much as you do singing?
I love singing more than acting. I can say that, but I love to act when I get the roles. Yeah, if it's the right role, I'm gonna love on it.
Yeah, I was just on my Prime, and they had a different world on there. And
Oh, God, I love
I
that.
was rewatching
With my
I was
son
rewatching
Chipmunk.
all the episodes. Yeah, and I was rewatching all the episodes, and then I was like, oh, I forgot she was in there.
Well, we keep going in and out. But anyway, uh, uh, like, tell me this, Patty.
I'm back. I'm back at it. It went off totally.
I know. Okay.
So you enjoyed me playing a different world, sweetie?
Yes, it was great.
Thank
I was
you.
like, she's doing a great job in this role.
Thank you so
you,
much. I enjoyed that.
right? Would
What
you
you say,
think
Eddie?
acting is? Would you think acting is just a little bit more? You have to give a little bit more than you do when you're singing, because singing is so
You
natural.
have to. Yes, because you know when you're acting, you have to think about the next person's line. So you have to come in with the right line all the time, or you're going to mess up the other actors. So that's very hard. You have to think about that before you say, I can do this. And make sure you know your lines, because if you don't, they're going to put you off that ship, boo. Okay,
That's
so
right.
I concentrate hard when I'm acting. Yes.
You
Yeah,
better
it's not
know it.
easy.
So it's a little bit more
Uh-huh.
concentrated effort,
Oh,
right?
yes. Uh-huh. You
Uh,
have to.
okay, now this. Now your real name is Patricia
Yes,
Louise Holt.
that's right. Yes. Patricia Louise Holt. Don't get it
So
twisted.
so so the so the so the Patti LaBelle is really something made up.
It came from that car dealer who said I was ugly. He gave me LaBelle. Patti LaBelle means the beautiful. It came from him. I'm not joking. Yeah, he gave me that name.
Now I know you've had producers and stuff that you didn't enjoy working with, and you've had who was some of who was there's somebody in your career that you really didn't really enjoy working with,
Oh, I
other than
can't tell
that
you.
producer.
It's too many, Eddie. I can't tell you who they are. I get in trouble. Oh, there were a few. There were a few. Bless me, Lord. I cannot speak. No, I can't speak. I can't tell you that.
I hope
No,
I
no,
wasn't
no.
one of them. I hope I wasn't
Are
one
you?
of them, Patti LaBelle.
You were.
I
No, you're
hope I
one of my
wasn't one.
favorite people. No, I love working with
But
you.
wait,
No,
come on,
you're not. You're not the
just
one.
one little, just
No,
one
not
little
even a
name.
little. Nothing. I can't give you initial. I can't give you nothing. But guess what? I took the high road, and I'm here, and I'm standing, and I'm having fun in life. Yes.
Yeah,
You know, every now and then
Don't
there are
let,
people who want to make me miserable.
don't
Huh?
let him trap this Patty.
There was,
Baby, you know
okay,
I can't let him do that to me. I think he knows he can't. You cannot
tell me,
catch me, Eddie.
tell me, okay,
Oh,
was there one thing in particular or one change that came in your career that made a difference that catapulted you to where you are now? Was there one certain incident
a
that came,
question.
that happened
Say that
during
again. What was the
your,
question?
during your career? I said, was there one thing or one thing that changed your whole direction in your career, in your life at one time or other that came about that changed everything for you?
I couldn't hear the question, Eddie.
Hey,
Was there one thing in
Oh,
your
God.
life that changed everything about your life?
and
That
made your career.
Oh, sure. Okay. I heard your question. There was one thing in my life. That was the birth of my story. And actually, as he became an older
The
kid,
birth of,
he was managing me. Yes, my son Zuri. He
oh, okay. And that
he was a big. He was one of my big awards. You know, when you win a Grammy, I won a baby, and the baby is like the man now for me. You know, he is such a sensible young man, and you know, with the pies and everything, he's the one. He's moving my train, and he's made a great difference in my life. A great difference. Was that the
I mean,
question?
and yes, absolutely, absolutely. I was just asking what one thing that you could say changed your whole career and changed your life and made it much better or made it,
Better.
something special. That's really good.
Very special. Yes, and I
Yeah,
give him a lot of credit.
that.
Yes.
Tell me this: Do you? I'm going to change lanes again. Do you think
Go
you'll
ahead.
ever? Do you think you'll ever get married again?
No, no, I'm 70. Eddie, Eddie, I'm 76 and I don't think I'm going to ever get married again. No, I was married
Not
for how many?
about how many years? For how many years did you say you were married?
She's still frozen.
Oh, she's frozen on me. She's frozen again.
Yeah,
It's the internet. They're changing a lot of the systems
to that 5G.
it's causing havoc. It's wreaking havoc. You guys, if they change the system in your neighborhood, make sure they change your equipment in your house. I just learned that.
Really? We
Yeah.
lost her.
Here, I'll put her back. I will save the day, Miss People. We still have time. You know they give us
I know,
more
but I'm just letting you know.
Do. Yeah, she was gone after that. Get married.
You jumped out when I asked you, was you going to get married again?
No, something's happening with the.
With the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know. It's happening all over.
Asked me would I ever get married again, and I said no.
This
Can you hear me?
Yes, that's them putting in that new 5G.
Oh, I don't know what it is, but I would never not answer your question, Eddie dear.
Okay. I'm on now I'm on a watch
Okay.
my step now. Tell me this. How has your city changed since you were there in Philly as a young lady?
How has it changed? Well, it's much
Yes.
better as it when I was a child. I mean, that it was back in the day when I was discovered by Kenny Gamble, you know, and he had just started doing stuff in his studio, you know, giving women and men a chance who had talent in Philly. But it wasn't just that changed Philly. Philadelphia has changed a lot. I mean, it's a place that I'm proud to be from. Even when people ask me, where are you from? And I say Philadelphia, and they say, why do you love it? I said, I love it because there's not too much temptation in Philly for me. It's like New York and LA, you have all those clubs and different kind of things. Although I am not a go-outer, I don't go out anyway. But no, I love Philadelphia because it's calm. I love Philly. I never go out, Eddie.
You've never been a
Huh?
go out person. As far as I know, you've never been a go out person.
No, never a go out girl.
Yeah,
But I just
no,
love
you're
Philadelphia.
not you used to talk about me like a dog.
I always talked about you because I know you didn't want to hurt me. If I said anything about you, you would say, I love you, Patty. And I would just mess with you. That's all. Because we had it like
I
that.
tell you how much I love you, didn't I? Wouldn't I? Every time.
Yes, you always would tell me that.
You know,
I could do no
what?
wrong in your eyes.
You're just an ugly old something. And I
Stop
become Patty, but I
I
love
didn't
you.
mean it. Eddie, I didn't mean it like that. We had that kind of rapport. You know what I mean? You're my boy. Never were you ugly. Never,
You just
never.
ugly old Betty Levert. Just get on
I
out
said
of
that to
my
hurt your
face.
feelings.
But I love you, Patty, but I love you.
But you like me to do that to you. Every time I saw you, you say how ugly I am. And I would say, you're an ugly man, but you're beautiful. You are. You are. We're good buddies. We're good buddies like that.
You're one of my special people. It's like
Thank you, Eddie.
I admire you. I think you're one of the greatest, and I really appreciate you coming on the spending this time with me and my daughter. And you know, Miss LaBelle, you didn't have to do it, but you warm my heart, and anything I can do for you.
It was when you asked me to do this about 7 months ago. I always said I would do it one Monday. I never knew what Monday would come that I could do it, but you're the person I can never say no to because I love you and respect you so much. I love you and your family. I do. So there's nothing you could ask me that I would say no to.
I appreciate you, darling, and I won't hold you any longer, and I
Not
won't ask
holding.
you. Really not. You're not going to tell me who is it that you don't really like working with anymore.
No, because guess what? For real, there's nobody that I didn't like working with. I like working with everybody. Everybody.
Stop it.
I love you, honey. Thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you, sweetheart. And thanks to your wife.
But what about that person that tried to sue you for that $1 million and claim that
Well,
y'all beat up?
Guess what? I pray for him. I pray for people who do that. They need prayer. You have to take the high road. Take the high road, Eddie. And do verses. Eddie, do verses. Do verses.
I'm going to do it.
Do verses.
I love you, Patty.
I love you, baby. Bye, family.
Patty, for your heart. For your heart, y'all. Love you, Patty.
Bye. Bye, Eddie. Thank you. Verses.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
honey. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, sweetie. It's sweet.
Okay, well, that was
Great.
That was good.
That was funny.
But you guys,
She said she'll say yes to anything but that question.
you guys, what you need to know about this internet thing, they're changing all the wiring and stuff outside of your home. But make sure you go to your carrier and get your inside equipment changed, because if you don't, you're gonna get a lot of problems. I just had the person come in today. They didn't tell us, oh, we're changing outside, we got to change inside. They didn't tell you that. You have to find that out on your own. So everybody go to your carrier and get the new equipment, or you're gonna have a lot of problems with your internet and your cable TV service.
So says the person that you can't see on camera.
But I'm full of loaded good information.
That's her. Listen, y'all. Next Monday, who we got, Raquel? Do you know?
We have Miss Donna Richardson.
Miss Donna Richardson and her mom.
Miss Levert.
Talking about the pancake.
They're waffles,
chicken
Daddy.
and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. Yeah, right. We'll be talking about food next week. That'll be really great for me.
And in the morning, I'm cooking waffles.
Yeah.
If they've seen Shrek, then
Okay,
that
right.
was a Shrek. That was a Shrek. I'm only 19, y'all. Okay, so I still watch Shrek.
I hope y'all enjoyed Miss Patty. I enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next Monday. Hope we gonna have another good time.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure you
Thank
come
you guys for all your support.
And look, we need to get a million views here, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all need to work on that
yes.
for me, so we can become legitimate.
Yes.
A legitimate show.
We're already legitimate. You want to go to
Yeah,
the next
but now
level.
we would like to get paid. I say that in the most humblest way. We would like to get
She's
paid.
a starving artist. She's a college
Yeah,
student.
I'm only 19, so I don't have a permanent job yet. So I need moolah.
I hope y'all enjoy.
But you guys have a great night.
We'll see you next Monday, all right?
All right.
Take care.
Bye.